Welcome back to J. Tom Lawler Rink here at Merrimack College, where the Warriors lead UNH 1-0 at the end of 2 periods of play. I'm Mike Machnik with John Leahy. A big goal by Craig Wizymerski picks up his first collegiate goal to give the Warriors the lead, and now they take that lead into the locker room. But an even bigger goal scored just about 10 minutes ago by Rylie Hammond, our next guest here from the women's field hockey team here at Merrimack. The Warriors win, a big win in the NCAA tournament, the quarterfinals against Adelphi. You guys won, again, as you said, 2-1, an overtime game. Walk us through your goal.
So the overtime goal, we play 7v7, so it's really intense the entire time. Coco sent a ball up to Mary, and it was our last effort. Mary sent it across, and I was able to shoot opposite post and get it in.
Now, in English, right? What does that mean? I don't understand some of the terms you use. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Nicole Bradley passed it up to Mary McNeil, and then Mary passed it right across the center of the circle, and I shot it opposite the goalie and got it in.
Nice. So as I said, you guys win. You win the game. I think it's, 4 times in the last 5 years now you made it to the semifinals.
Yep.
So you guys have been doing terrific. Tell us, what was the feeling when you guys picked up that goal? I mean, had to be pretty good.
So our upperclassmen, they've been to the Final Four a few times, but us as underclassmen, this is our first NCAA experience, so we're really excited. It's an unreal feeling. We're all still on that high. We're very excited, and we can't wait.
A 1-1 game goes into overtime. I mean, really tight, right? One mistake could do it, or one big play could win the game for you. How are you guys feeling as the game went along in such a close game?
We stayed composed. We were really focused. We had a goal in mind, and we were ready to achieve it. We wouldn't stop at anything.
What was important for you guys to do today? I mean, going into the game and playing at Delphi, first of all, it's a team you knew, right? You'd played them in the regular season, so being familiar with them already, what was the game plan? What did you guys feel you had to accomplish? Or what did you have to do to be able to win the game?
We need to play as a team. We need to work together and trust our teammates. We know how to play. We love the game, and just trust our teammates and do what we know how to do. If
you had to give out 3 stars of the game today, who would you pick?
What? No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to put you on the spot like that. All right, I'll forget that. All right, so like I said, so you guys win. You're going to play Stonehill now next week. It's actually going to be out in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania,
Yep.
right? And that's the NCAA for the Final Four, effectively the semifinals.
Yes.
Take place on Friday, and then the championship game will be on Sunday. So you'll play Stonehill, a team that you've already played, and actually you beat them in 2 very close games in the regular season. Handicap, tell us about the game against Stonehill. What kind of a team are they? How do you match up with them, and what's going to be important to try to beat them on Friday?
Yeah, again, we've seen them a few times. We know it's going to be a battle. They're a tough team. They have some really good players, but we know we need to work together and play our game and get it done.
What do you think the strengths are? How would you say, your team, what makes you guys so good?
Again, we work together. We're all friends. We know each other. We have good chemistry on the field and off the field, so we bring that, and we think that's our biggest asset. We're
talking about field hockey, obviously the ice hockey team playing here tonight. How would you compare the 2 sports, other than the fact that obviously one's on ice and one's not, but, in terms of, a lot of similarities, right?
Yeah, both hockey.
Yeah. But in terms of strategy, right? Things that you try to do either offensively or defensively. In hockey, for instance, I know talking with the head coach, Mark Dennehy, they talk a lot about possession and trying to maintain possession, and that it's harder to play defense than it is to play offense. The same must be true in field hockey, right?
Yeah, both. We see it here. We spread out. We pass, stick to stick, and definitely defense, offense, both equally as important.
Yeah, that's another thing in hockey. They call it spread the zone, I guess, right? It's similar to that in field hockey, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So what are you guys trying to do in that situation? How are you, trying to see if you can, get the defense out of position and see if you can find somebody, maybe, what we call down low for a shot, right?
Yeah, we definitely hard cuts in and out. Pull left, pull right. Just try to spread out, get open, see your teammates, find the slot.
So you're forward on the team, field hockey. How long have you been playing field hockey?
I think I started in high school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you get started?
Last second decision.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. One of my friends was just like, try it, and I loved it.
Happy that you decided to do that?
Definitely, for sure. I love it.
What are you studying here at Merrimack?
Health science. I'm undecided right now.
Okay. And so, again, as we said, you guys, you win the big game today, and you're going to play the game on Friday. What's it going to be like this week? When do you leave to actually go out to Pennsylvania for the Final Four?
Our coach hasn't really let us know. I'm assuming Thursday. I don't think Wednesday. I think Thursday. Mm-hmm. But we have some very intense practices coming up, so we're gonna get ready.
Yeah. What kind of things do you think that you guys need to do in terms of Yeah, again, you know, you're playing a team that you are familiar with, and you got a chance now. You win the game on Friday. You're going for a national championship. What do you think the focus is going to be like this week as you get ready for that game on Friday? And another thing, too, is the fact that it is getting colder, you know, right? I mean, you mentioned it just before we came on the air that it was cold out there. You kind of forget about it when you start running around. But anything that you guys do, you know, differently, I guess, in terms of, you know, how much can weather affect the game and things like that? I asked you a lot of questions there. Sorry.
But well, weather's unchangeable, so you just kind of have to put it aside and just do what you can. You can't change it. So I mean, our warm up today was definitely more intense, faster. Try to get our blood pumping and try to get a sweat on, so we were ready to go.
All right, well, Rylie, we appreciate you joining us. Thanks again. And once again, can you tell us about the goal, how it happened? You know, for folks who might have just tuned in, describe the goal for us, perhaps, and we wish you the best of luck next week too.
Thank you. Yeah, so it was in 7v7. It was really intense. We had Coco send a long ball to Mary, and Mary sent it across the circle, and I was able to pull the ball and shoot it opposite corner of the goalie and get it in.
Is that the biggest goal you've ever scored?
Yes, definitely. We're so excited.
Well, congratulations again. Very happy for you guys. We wish you the best of luck. We'll be following you guys next Friday. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, Rylie Hammond from the Merrimack field hockey team has been our guest here. The score after one, Merrimack 1, UNH nothing, but the field hockey team wins 2-1 in overtime, and they move on to the NCAA semifinals. John and I are back with more right after this.